Hey everyone. So, on this channel, we're sharing interesting topics from Japan's online community that even people from overseas can enjoy. Now, let's check out today's discussion.
Urawa Reds faced off against the European champions Manchester City in the Club World Cup semifinal. They suffered a 0-3 defeat. That was boring. I wanted to see Haaland. If Haaland had been there, it would have been 0-5. They exposed an unbelievably crappy game to the world. Calling this a semifinal is a failure for the tournament. Playing against Al Ahly should be interesting. It was a good call not to broadcast it on TV. At least I wanted them to show some pride like Gamba or Kashima. It was shockingly weak. If you show this game to soccer kids, it's not good. It was a 90-minute half-court game. At least it's good that it wasn't broadcast in Japan, lol. Just stick to Europe and South America for this tournament. Number of shots: Urawa 2, City 25. City is the European champion, so they can't win no matter who plays. They are stronger than the national team. They were just recently beaten badly by Aston Villa. Is the current J-League dominated by passive defense? Even when the opponent is right in front of you. There was no body contact, shoulder-to-shoulder challenges, or sliding tackles. Is Urawa's defense special? More than that, I was surprised that FIFA Plus could be watched properly. They couldn't do anything serious. They were so weak up to this point. Nishikawa did his best. There's no need to be so pessimistic. J-League teams are getting stronger. It's just a matter of recognizing what's lacking. Even if you aim for a counter with a disgusted face, it's useless if all the attackers are slow, not pressing and not going for steals, panicking with passes before being closed down when holding the ball. Although this has decreased in the national team, the influence of an increasing number of overseas players is evident domestically. Urawa, in particular, has gathered quite a few small players. If Otani were in Urawa, they could have won easily. But can't J-League supporters do a little better? Singing is fine, but I want reactions that match the play of the game. City is having a tough season, and yet they were clearly superior to Urawa. It makes me realize once again how low the level of the J-League is. I understand why the J-League is not popular. The national team has become stronger, but the J-League hasn't grown. It's actually declining. Many players at the national team level have moved to Europe. It's meaningless for those with potential to play domestically. The J-League is likely to become hollow in the future. Man City was thoroughly focused on ball possession. But if they had really tried, it could have been a good experience. No, they were playing around. It was impossible to be serious. The game made it clear that overseas players in the J-League and those in overseas leagues are playing different sports. That was something else, lol. Allowing Grealish to freely hold the ball in the first half was a mistake. I think that failure to address that was a contributing factor to the defeat. Top-level teams nowadays immediately adjust if the opponent tries something. Urawa's players know about City. But City's players don't know about Urawa, and that's what happened. The gap in level between Europe and the rest is widening, yet FIFA is so money-hungry, suggesting to organize bigger tournaments by gathering more clubs. How money-hungry can they be? This Club World Cup won't be worth looking forward to for the next 25 years. It's likely to be treated as a weed field. It's sad that short passes aren't connecting. The pressure from the opponent is incomparable to the J-League. But even within that, they need to improve their passing. Conversely, no matter how much pressure City applies, they can pass accurately. So that's where the difference in skill shows. Impossible. Even mid-level Premier League teams struggle against Man City. Nakajima seemed to be out of shape. His movements lacked sharpness, and he became downright bad. It's okay if you play. Kawasaki was also badly beaten by Dortmund in the past. And they became stronger. If Urawa can use this as a stepping stone to become stronger, that would be good. They must have painfully realized what's lacking. Realize it in the J-League. Why don't they give them a handicap? There's no chance of winning if they play normally against the teams from Asia. Maybe make them carry weights. As they continue to be beaten in the Club World Cup, Japan will eventually feel the limits of passing soccer and transition to world-standard long-ball soccer. It's a good learning experience. In the end, the final will be Europe versus South America, and the third-place match will be Asia versus Africa. It's according to the strength. I hope Africa wins. Do your best. Even among Japanese players, only Tomiyasu and Misao can compete with City. So it's impossible for J-League players. Considering today's performance by Urawa, it makes you realize again how exceptional they are. City isn't really a team of British players when you look at the core. It's like a world selection, right? Big clubs are all like that, lol. There's almost no value like the old Toyota Cup now, since most of the well-known ones are already playing in European clubs. The stage of poaching them is also early.
Did you find this video interesting? We'll keep bringing you fun topics from Japan's online community. Please subscribe to the channel and drop some comments.